Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say that the piling up of the worldly gain until you reach to the graves, to the graveyards. And that's what's happening in the world today. When the child grow up and he becoming a big child, he started to go in the racing of piling up the worldly material. Not just money, but worldly materials. Whatever the materials, I need to get more and more in my life. And that is not the purpose Allah made us. It is not the purpose that you are looking about. The purpose that how many dollar I can make, how many rupees or how many lira I can make. But rather our purpose is to, what is my destiny is that I should look for the pleasure of Allah. And whatever He wants me to do, I can do. If you want me to do a business, I can do business. If you want me to do a job, I can do a job. But your job cannot be against the command of Allah, and your business cannot be against the command of Allah. So don't make your purpose is to make money or to earn the material gain, but make your purpose is how I can please my Lord. What I can do that He can be happy with me. On the day of judgment, when I'm in front of my Lord, I can present myself that, my Lord, I did this in my life for your sake. What I can do. For example, someone, a Muslim child, he grow up and he want that I can become a very popular, great sportsman, or I can become a great artist or great actor. And then that is my destiny, that I can make through this lots of money and I can be popular. That's how the people are working today. Example, I become a doctor, I will be very rich and I will be very popular in the people. I become a scientist, I can have lots of money and I'll become very popular. So what is the people are running after? I want to become rich and want to become popular. You can look around all the world, in the world today, most of the people are running after how to become rich and how to become popular. And that is not our purpose. The purpose of our life is not to become rich, and the purpose of our life is not to become popular. Because these things can deviate us from the real purpose of our life. The real purpose of our life is to please our Lord. What I can do that my Lord can please with me. For example, a person has a restaurant or he sells some food and he wants to sell halal food for the sake of Allah, that I can feed to the people. And at the same time, I can earn halal money. But what about the people who want to make business? I can sell this and this and this and I can make lots of money. That is not the right thing. When you do business, think what you can do good for the humanity. You can bring the good product at very low price that you can feed lots of people. Especially in the matter of the foods, don't make it very expensive. Today is a big issue in the Philippines, for example. I don't know, other countries might be also same thing. Like in Philippines, the Christian selling the food is very cheap, even 50-100 pesos. The Muslim restaurants, the foods are double, triple. They make it halal very expensive. Especially the foreign Muslim, the Arabs or some other Muslims. What they do, one person can eat for 400-500 pesos. It is not the people can afford in the Philippines. Philippines is not a rich country. You are not promoting halal. You are thinking how I can fill my pockets. If you sell halal, make it cheaper, make it affordable for the people. Don't think about what you will do. You will go to the hellfire. You will go to the grave. What you do with money? Your money left here. Try to sell it cheap. 100, less than 100 person can eat. Halal. And it's possible. It's very easy. Because the most of the time the meal costs like 50 to 60 pesos. You sell 100, still you have 100% profit. And what will happen when you have a low price? Your sales will increase. You will have hundreds of branches. Look at any halal restaurant, you will find 2 branches, 3 branches, 4 branches. No. You cannot find it. Halal restaurant only 1 branch and never increase, never multiply it. Why? Because they want to sell it very expensive halal. And Allah said that piling up the material gain until you reach to the graveyards. So forget about the material, forget about money. What I can do for the sake of Allah to serve the humanity. I can bring the good medicines, sell it at the low price. I can bring the good products, sell it at the low price. Always think about Allah and not to think about the material things, because we are all proceeding through our graves. One day or other, we are all waiting for our turn to go, our graves to go out from this world. So try to do best thing in your life. Try to do the beneficial thing for all humanity. Then you can be present by Allah. That Allah did. For your sake, I help lots of people, even through my business and even with my wealth also. And of course, the other important obligations like praying 5 times a day, fasting in the month of Ramadan, giving the charity, the obligatory charity, or do all our obligation, speak the truth, not to lie, word of honor, not to break your promise, be honest and not to cheat people, be just and not to be unjust, be kind and not to be cruel, and all those commands of Allah to follow. Why? Because we want to see our God on the day of judgment, and then He can say to us, Salamun qawlun min Rabbir Rahim. He will say the salam to my slaves.